and Commerce Committee, Frank Pallone.
Thank you, Brendan. Thank you, Brendan, and thanks to all our leadership and Angie and all of us involved here today. I'm going to take a cue from you. You said that you just need one or two from the 2%. Philadelphia. On the other side of the river, I have three. And we could just use those three and maybe one more from Philadelphia.
Deal.
And we'd be there with the four. And believe me, I'm trying to get them. I don't know how easy that's going to be. Look, I think it's clear to most of you that the Republicans are in disarray. On our way over, they were meeting this morning, trying to figure out what to do in the Energy and Commerce Committee. I saw one of them leave the room as we were on our way over here. And they're in disarray because many of them know that their constituents would be negatively impacted by these Medicaid cuts, whether it's at nursing homes or it's people who just lose their health insurance or people with disabilities. All of these things they're very well aware of are going to have an incredibly negative impact on their constituents' health care. But they all voted for this reconciliation bill that, as far as the Energy and Commerce Committee is concerned, says that we have to cut $880 billion. And there's no way to reach that. The CBO has told us no way to reach that without most of it coming from Medicaid. And, all three of my New Jersey guys have said at some point that they don't want to cut Medicaid. And so what we're saying is, great, here's the opportunity. You just go down there and you sign this discharge petition, and it'll make sure that Medicaid and SNAP is not included in the reconciliation bill. But, of course, they're probably not going to do that because they know that the reconciliation bill requires these cuts in order to achieve the tax cuts that they want to do for the very wealthy, for billionaires, and for large corporate interests. And so they're in a dilemma. We're going to make their dilemma easier by saying just sign this discharge petition, and we'll be fine. Medicaid will be fine. SNAP will be fine. And it's kind of like, throwing down the glove. Here's your opportunity. Take it, and then we will believe what you've been saying. So I'm just, we're just going to keep this up until we get there, because we do not want to see these Medicaid cuts or these SNAP cuts that are so would be so devastating. And with that, I will yield now to the ranking member of the Agriculture Committee, who's going to talk about the SNAP cuts.